Hello everyone, welcome back to Finanzen For Us. My name is Ben here. I hope you guys are doing well. In case if you're new to this channel, please browse the content. You will get to know what this platform is or what this channel is all about. In today's video, we will continue to the Funds Funda series, episode 2. In this video, we will discuss the fund which is starting just with 25 euros per month. Yes, and we'll take this funds example. We'll try to understand when the funds was issued, and what fund size it is, and how much it has given returns in the past. And from the past return, we'll try to understand the compounding average returns. And with this help, we will try to understand how our future earnings will look like in case if we invest in this fund. So stay tuned to this channel, stay tuned to this video, watch till end. It will be little longer, I know, understand, but I wanted to cover the maximum part in case someone wanted to invest in this fund. So in case if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. That's really helpful, and that's really motivate me to make me more content and some similar kind of analysis. So let's get started. Our next episode, like Fonds Funda investing in Deutschland. Yeah, it's starting from 25. And when you will watch this video, you will understand it's not that hard to start investing in Germany. So the fund name is Champion Select Balance, and the ISIN code, which is the unique code for each instruments or each funds. The fund type is open-ended investment. Again, you can buy anytime, you can sell anytime, and the income, like over the period of time, just whatever the dividends you will receive or any distributions you will receive will be accumulated over paper. So this was launched in 20th September 2018, and the fund size is 587.30 billion million, sorry, and as of 30th September. So the initial charge, the entry charge, whatever the entry load or exit load we call, the initial charge is like 4%, and the maximum annual charge 1.5%. So here I wanted to make a point, like this annual charges will be paying for the fund manager as well as this company to manage this fund actively. And similarly, in case if you watch ETFs, these are not that expensive. You can start with zero. The expenses here is 0.8, 0.5 in ETF, but it is for me. Funds are better because you get more diversified, and you have someone who will take care of your funds even if you are not looking at your investments actively. So the fund manager, so this fees will go to the fund manager for managing this funds actively. So let's see the diversification here. So on diversification side, the asset types are UK stocks and non-UK stocks. Non-UK stocks are 56.14%, and non-UK bond are 31.16%. It also hold some cash in reserves. So this is really important because whenever the fund managers see if there is any opportunity to invest in some kind of instrument, or like say technology or some stocks like technology or real estate, so this cash will be invested, or they will be maintaining this cash balances as their part of the portfolio. So UK stocks 3.08%, bonds as well, it also have the bonds as well. So when you see, it covers cash, it covers bonds, it covers stocks as well. So the majority belongs, the diversification is here into technology, which is 9.25%. Industrial belongs, industrials weight is 8.02%. It also have some real estate and some financial services with the 6.73%. So it covers most of the developed countries, which is 50% of the stocks or your fund size will be diversified into developed countries, because yeah, of course, emerging market gives more returns, but the risk is also that high. So nothing comes like less risk and high return. There is no concept like this. The maximum risk, the maximum return. So it also invest in emerging market where it is 9.43%, and some Asia emerging with a 7.49%. So the weights with the sector wise, the technology is around 9.25%, industrial 8.02%, and so on so forth. So and the category this fund belongs, where in this category the technology is around 9.06%, industrials is little lower, and 4.9%, but the fund is investing 8.02%. So that is about sector wise. And now if we see the region wise, around 25.31% belongs to United States, and where the average category where the fund belongs should be somewhere, it is 23.46%. Japan, it has 3.39%. Eurozone, it has uh, 9.72%, and United Kingdom with a 3.11%. So that is also important, how your money will be distributed. So this is what how the fund manager look after, how to how to give the priorities for particular sector as well as some countries sector, I mean, like region wise as well. So the next comes is the top 10 holdings. This is also really important to know. So where my actually, okay, I'm buying the funds, but where my fund is investing, how it is putting money or where it is putting money. So in that is really important, and we'll look the 10. These are the top 10 holdings. So DWS Invest Euro Corporation bonds, which has given around 0.8%, and the portfolio weight is 7%. So these bonds are actually a corporate bonds, and yes, and also the we can have a look that the Franklin European Total Return Funds, Barings Emerging Market Sovereign Debt Funds, Atlas Global Infrastructure, and so on and so forth. And one point I wanted to make a point here. If you see a 1 year change, it's almost more, or there are only two funds which are less than 1% negative, and one fund, Blue Bay Fund, is 1.72% in negative. But if you on the positive side, if you see, there are funds which has given almost 35.80% and 23.82% in 1 year change. So that is also important, like to know how the funds which is invested, how they are performing. So whenever you think about investing, you can also understand this point as well. So let's have the returns. So the over the 5 years, it was issued in 2018, so we don't have the 5 years return. So 3 years it was 9.61%, 1 years uh, 8.34%, and so on and so forth. So the risk is volatility. With like volatility is something which the market, how it can go up or it can go down, how widely it can move around the period. So 1 year volatility is 6.21%. For 3 years, it was 11.38%. The 12-month high was 132.68 euros, and lower was 117.75 euros. So the Sharpe ratios was 2.49 and 0.97, and the maximum drawdown was 23.61%. So uh, so what we so the these are the returns and risk. It's just important for to know how much risk you are bearing in this fund as well. So volatility is, yeah, we covered that is, and the Sharpe ratio is like the lower it is, the better it is. So this shows you how your fund manager is utilizing your fund, in short. So yeah, and these are the technicals, like how this performed on a monthly basis. This is a monthly chart, and from May 2018 to November 2021. So uh, and if you see, there were only dips during the period of pandemic, and since then it is still growing. So the next yeah, and now we will look after the we'll try to understand the CAGR. Yeah. So on this, we'll try to calculate the CAGR. So let's go on our website.
The website finanzenforus.com. So here you will read about myself, and you can also uh, like you can also write an emails. There is some my contact details as well, and use these websites which will help you what the services I can offer to you, or how can I help you in financial investing in Germany. So for now, we will take the CAGR calculator, and we will see the uh, fund price. It was 168 at the December September. It was issued in, or it got issued in September 2018. So that time of point of time, the price was 168, and now it is, let's see, 130. So we'll try to calculate the CAGR here. So let's consider the 100 here, 100, and now 130, and the period was around 3 years. So CAGR is around 9.14%. You can also try using other forms of investment, like it is also suitable for ETF, it is also suitable for shares as well. So you have to just put the initial value and end value. So we consider it is 100.30, but we'll consider as 100, and as of now it is trading at around more than 130. But for better understanding, we will take the 130 as a today's value date, today's price. So, and over the period of time, which is of 3 years. So sorry, 3 years will be 48 periods. So yeah, sorry, okay, 3 years. So 9.14% will be your CAGR here, and then 9.14%. Then I'll go to the calculator again, and then we will put this savings calculator under, and we'll try to understand, like if you put 100 euros, and let's say for 5 years, we take the 60 period, because 5 years into 12 it gives you 60, and 9.14, sorry, so 9.14%. So, and let's calculate our how it looks like. So the final amount, future value, at the end of this investment at 60 period, or like 5 years, your amount will be around 7,570. Interest earned is around 1,570.17 euros, and total amount what you invest is 6,000 euros over the period of time. And the last deposit date was 11th November 2026. So let's see the savings schedule, and how it looks like. So your so at this point of time, it is considering the 1st of December as your starting investment date, and over the period of time your money will be look like this, in case if it gives the same amount of returns. So again, this is just for an idea how your investment will look like in case if it gives the similar returns based on the historic as well. But again, we don't know whether it could give you the returns less, it could give you the more return. But the idea here of me to sharing you this it is gives me the better understanding, like okay, in how how my outflow will be like 100, and how much interest I could earn in case if I consider the same returns over the period of my investment horizon. So that is for your understanding, so that it is important to know how my money is growing when we visualize, or when we see ourselves as well. So in case if thank you so much for staying tuned with this today's video, and I hope you learned. I hope you have enjoyed. And in case if you like this fund, it is really easy to approach or to contact me. You can just write an email to financeandforus@gmail.com, or you can leave the comment if you have any questions about this fund, so that I can help you out. I can.
So I hope you guys have learned a couple of things. I hope you enjoyed as well. And this is what I really wanted to share with you guys. So, taking the example of the funds which we know, and like with just starting with 25 euros, understanding that fund, and then later on we will. It is always important to see the. Of course, the results would be maybe it could give more than returns what we have seen, or it could give less as well. But what important is like how my investment look like over the period of time, in case if it performs as per what we are trying to understand here. So I hope this point will helpful for you, and stay tuned to this channel. Subscribe to this channel, and in case if you haven't subscribed it, and share with your friends, your colleagues, and whoever you want, and wanted to know more about like investment things in Germany. So till then, take care, and thank you so much, and have a nice week. Thank you.